Shall we continue? Speaking, communicating through logic and intellect in our own light. How do we make America great again? Do we use new innovative technology, splitting the atom, to build two nuclear weapons and then proceed not to use them on a military force, but drop them on civilian populations? Is that how we make America great again? The world is so afraid of nuclear holocausts, but the only country in our known history, besides the glass over in the Pakistani desert, which we have no record of besides what is deemed mythology. The only record we have of human beings using nuclear weapons are when America did it. And America dropped these nuclear weapons on civilians. Now, if you recall 9/11, when somebody attacks civilians, we have a word for that. It's called, wait for it, terrorism. Where do we go from here? How do we make America great again? What are you guys talking about? Is it when Pearl Harbor was attacked and the administration at the time knew it was going to be attacked and allowed it to sway public opinion to support joining the war? Google it. How do we make America great again? Was America ever truly great? During the Great Depression, how did America come out of the hole it was in? Do you remember? Do you recall? Why were we involved in 2 world wars? And how did our economy get fixed? Follow the money, friend. For when it comes to organized criminals in positions of power, the Novus Ordo Seclorum, if you follow the money, everything comes to light. Is that how we make America great again? Because I've heard the argument. It's about our economy being the strongest in the world. But what is the price to pay? I've already told you in the past that I have great respect for patriots who volunteer their time and energy to serve and protect their ideals of what they believe to be this great country that proposes to give you freedoms that other countries do not. God-given rights, according to them. But yet, if you Google the living wage in your state, I can promise you, guarantee you, that for the majority of people, the wage the government has legalized these billionaires and millionaires to pay you is not even a quarter of the living wage in your state. I am currently in Massachusetts. Now, the minimum wage in Massachusetts, which, before you start talking trash, look at the statistics of how many people in Massachusetts are working for a minimum wage. The minimum wage is somewhere around $15. But the living wage in Massachusetts is up in the $50 an hour range. So during the last election, I made it clear that I was not interested in this divide and conquer debate about abortion. I'm not going to argue with you about who has the rights to their body or if life has a right to live. I do not defend rapists or child molesters, but to defend children, innocent and pure. If the mother is not going to die, how do we make America great again? But during this debate, they spoon-fed all of you. Divide and conquer, Democrats and Republicans. Let's argue about abortion again. But nobody, not Kamala or the Donald himself was talking about, what is it called? What is that thing? Oh yeah, show me the money. Nobody was talking about Massachusetts. A living wage for you to be comfortable, proud, thrive. It's $50-something an hour. Yet organized criminals in places of power that we supposedly voted for has made it legal, as I said, for billionaires like Jeff Bezos and millionaires to pay their employees who make them billions of dollars of profit a year, $15 an hour. Do you know what that equals a year? Something like $20,000 a year? And they act like they can't afford to give you a raise? I was an essential worker during the great pandemic of COVID, working for Amazon. And we were not forced to work. We had an option. It was offered to us to do our part as essentials and deliver to people things that they needed without them having to go out and risk getting sick. They offered us $1 more an hour to voluntarily come to work and be a part of something, stand on the front line as essentials, and help people stay safe and make COVID go away instead of spreading. So to a 200 billionaire like Jeff Bezos of Amazon, he was allowed to stay open, to deliver these essentials, but yet he was shipping everything, dildos, lube, because basically the pandemic was us bending over and getting it up the bum. Without permission, by the way. I'm not knocking anal. I'm just saying. You gotta ask first, homie. So how do we make America great again? Bend over and spread our cheeks? The Novus Ordo Seclorum. The all-seeing eye. Yes. Now you see it all, my friend. What is the all-seeing eye? Why were the founding fathers writing in Latin, Roman code, Roman language? Have you asked yourself this? Do you know what a democracy is? What is your argument? That, oh, they didn't say it was a pure democracy. It's just a fractal democracy. It's still a democracy, technically. A democratic republic. Yes, Haas, it is. But it's not a democracy. It's a fractal. Little baby shrimp. So how do we make America great again? I beg you, please, with true sincerity, teach me, MAGA enthusiasts. One, when was America great? And two, what do you want?